In this tutorial, we'll create a simple accordion interaction in Articulate Storyline 360 using layers, motion paths, variables, and triggers. The idea is simple. When we click a tab, that tab and all the tabs before it move to the left. For example, clicking tab 1 moves tab 1 left. Clicking tab 2 moves tabs 1 and 2 left, and so on. First, create the base slide with 5 accordion tabs. Now, let's create the layers for Accordion 1, Accordion 2, Accordion 3, and so on. First, create the Accordion 1 layer, and then duplicate it to create the remaining accordion layers. This saves time and ensures that all layers have the same base structure, position, size, and formatting. Once all the layers are created, we can start adding the animations. For the Accordion 1 layer, add both the open and close motion paths to Accordion 1. Repeat this process for each layer, adding the appropriate open and close motion paths for the accordion on that layer. Next, add a trigger to pause the timeline. For better control, you can also add a cue point at the position where you want the timeline to pause. This makes it easier to manage the timing and ensures that the accordion stops exactly where you want it. Now, let's create the variables: tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, and so on. These variables will tell Storyline which accordion layer should be displayed. Next, we'll set up the triggers and content. For each accordion tab, add 2 triggers. First, change tab 1 to true when the user clicks tab 1. And second, resume the timeline when the user clicks tab 1. At last, add the content to the slide and animate it as desired. However, make sure to keep the content animation within the layer's pause point and resume point. We also need to control how Storyline moves between layers. Instead of using show layer when the user clicks, we'll use show layer when the timeline ends on this layer, with the appropriate variable set to true. For example, show accordion 1 layer when the timeline ends if tab 1 equals true. This allows Storyline to check the variables when the timeline reaches the end and smoothly move to the appropriate accordion layer. To prevent unwanted jumps and maintain accuracy, add another trigger to each layer. Change tab 1 to false when the timeline starts on this layer. Repeat this for tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, tab 4, tab 5, and so on, depending on the layer. Finally, hide the base accordion objects on each layer. This prevents the original objects from appearing in the background while the accordion layer is running. Repeat the same process for all accordion layers. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe for more Articulate Storyline 360 tutorials, AI-powered e-learning tips, and free templates.